Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you the hydration widget, and we're going to be looking at it on the Garmin Instinct 2 solar watch. Now I mention that because this widget is actually available on a lot of different Garmin devices. It's available on any of the Garmin Instinct 2 models, however it's not available for the Garmin Instinct 1. If you have the Garmin Instinct 1, or if you're watching this video and you're wondering about it, you can enter hydration, but you have to do it through your Garmin Connect app on your cell phone. You can't do it on the watch. On the Instinct 2, you can download that widget and you can do all of it on your watch, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. So first and foremost, I've gone out to the Garmin Connect IQ app and I've downloaded the Garmin Hydration widget. It is a free widget from Garmin. I'm going to simply press the up button to go into my glance list. I've got it at the bottom of my glance. That's what it looks like. When you go in, just like most other glances, you've got the number of ounces of water or hydration that I've had today and my goal for the day. So you can see on the left hand side I've logged 0 ounces. I'm trying to get to 96 ounces for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and press the GPS button to go into the glance or the widget. It's going to kind of show the same thing. You've got a circle graph up here that's kind of showing your progress throughout the day. Again, it's just a different view of what we just saw. I've got 0 of 96. If I press the GPS button, I can log hydration. So you'll notice the first thing it's showing me is a minus of 8 ounces. That would be to take 8 ounces off. I can go down and I can add 8 ounces. I could add 16 ounces, 2 ounces, so on and so forth. I'm just going to log some just so you can see it. I'll go ahead and do the add 8 ounces. You can see that my count has now jumped up to 8 ounces for the day. The way this is kind of designed to work is as you're drinking water throughout the day, you'll go into this widget, you'll record your hydration, and hopefully you'd hit your goal by the end of the day. I'm going to go ahead just for kick's sake. I'll log 16 ounces, and you'll see it's basically just doing a calculation up here. So you might be wondering, well, what about these values here? Is there a way to change that? Yes, you can. I'm going to go ahead and press the back button. Now you can see that that graph is kind of going around. Of the 96 ounces I'm trying to get, I've hit 24, and you can see where my graph is in terms of trying to make it all the way around. Just so you can see the minus, I'll go back in and I'll subtract 8 ounces. Watch my 24 value. It'll obviously go down to 16. So that's how the minus works. I'm going to go ahead and press back, and you can see my graph has gone down a little bit. If you are not in the widget, you won't have any options. In order to customize this widget, we're not going to go in from here. We're going to go in. Before we go into log, we're going to press and hold the menu button. It's the middle button on the left-hand side, and we will see some different settings for this widget. You'll notice the first one is the units. Do we want ounces or do we want cups or milliliters? You can choose whichever one you want. So maybe you're not trying to track it by ounces, you're just trying to have so many cups of water a day. You can simply change that. And now if we go back, you'll see that my goal is 12 cups versus 96 ounces, and I've hit 2 cups for the given day. I'll go back into the settings. Another option that you've got is auto increase goal. So what this is doing is right now mine is set to 12 cups of water a day, and this is turned off. That means tomorrow my goal will be 12 cups. The next day it'll be 12 cups. It will never change. If you turn on the auto increase, it kind of works the same way as step tracking. If I hit my goal, my intake will go up each day. If I'm missing my goal, it will go down, and that goal will continue to adjust depending on how well I'm hitting it. So you can simply toggle that on or toggle that off. You also have the option for alerts. So just like other things on the watch, you can set an alert for hydration. Mine are currently set to off. I'll just show you the options. You can basically have it off. You can say every hour, give me an alert to go drink some water. You can choose every 2 hours, or you can say only alert me after I've done an activity. So if I go out and I do a hiking activity, as soon as I'm done with it, give me an alert to remind me to go drink some water. You cannot change these options. So you'll notice that when I went into the alerts, they have it predefined for you, and unfortunately you don't have the ability to change that. 1 hour, 2 hours, or after activity are going to be your options. The last option in your settings is going to be containers, and this is where we saw when we were logging the hydration. Container size 1 is 16 ounces, container size 2 is 2 ounces, 3 is 1 ounce. If you want to change that, I'm going to go ahead and change container 2, and instead of 2 ounces, we can change it to whatever we want to. I think the maximum is 199 if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go ahead and set mine to, let's do 24 ounces. So now I've set a container 2 size of 24 ounces. Now if we go back and we go into log hydration, you'll still, now it's in cups. So actually, let me go back and let's change this back to ounces because it'll make more sense since that's what my containers are. You still have the 8 ounce plus or minus, but when you go to my containers, you'll see 16 ounces and 24 ounces because those are the user variables that I have defined. And now I've still got 1 ounce as my third container size. Pretty simple stuff. It's really a pretty cool tool, especially for somebody who's trying to drink so much water a day or so on and so forth. Again, you can do this on the Garmin Instinct 1. You can really do it on any Garmin device, but some of them, like the Instinct 1, you would have to go on the Garmin Connect app and log it there versus on your watch. If you want to do it on your watch, this would be how you do it. As with any glance, once we're totally done, we can simply press the back button, get back to our main watch face, and that is a look at the Garmin Hydration widget on our Garmin Instinct 2 watch. As always, I hope the video helps. Thanks for watching.